So students, let's go on and go to the next and the last type of letter, that is informal letters. Now, what are informal letters? These are unofficial letters or friendly letters. And of course, they are written to either family, that is your parents, other family members, or your friends, etc. Not to any person who's on a post, unlike the formal letter. The length should be 1.5 side of the page. Now, why 1.5 side, students? Of course, it could be a little less, but since it's like a conversation, it could be a little more than what you write in the formal letter. 3 to 4 paragraphs are expected, and the to address is not required in the format. Similarly, subject is also not required in the format. So let's go on. Look at the question here. Write a letter advising your younger sister or brother to avoid eating junk food. So that is your topic. The question will be given in this manner, and let's go on with the format. Of course, first we have the from address, and as I said, the from address is just the same. It is written in just the same manner as written in the formal letters. After that, we have the date line, that is the DDMMYY, again in the same manner, the same standard pattern. So here you have 4th March 2015. And of course, to and subject is just not required in an informal letter. So straight away, we go to the salutation. Now, in this case, students, you don't say sir or madam, because these are either your friends or your family members. So here in this case, you're writing to your brother, so you mention the name, Dear Siddharth. Now, in this part, okay, we will be using the term dear for everybody. Example, dear father, dear mother, dear brother, dear sister, dear grandparents for family members, and if it is friends, you could just write dear and the name of your friend. In this case, it is Dear Siddharth and it's your brother. Okay. Now, the first paragraph, introduce the topic. Very important. Even if it is informal, even if it is supposed to be a conversation, remember you're writing an examination. So don't just, increase the length of the first paragraph by writing whatever comes to your mind. You must stick to the topic. So here, write a letter advising your younger sister or brother to avoid eating junk food, and therefore you must mention that in the first paragraph. So if you see, there are a little other things like, I'm sorry for not having written to you for quite some time. I was reading an interesting article in the paper about unhealthy eating habits prevailing amongst teenagers, and you came to my mind. So students, in the first paragraph itself, we have mentioned the topic. Now, even in the second paragraph, you develop the topic but don't deviate from the topic. Students, here we have a second paragraph, which is a lengthy one because you're talking to your brother. So all of it, if you see, is actually surrounding the topic, avoid eating junk food. So I'm not going into the details there, but just remember you should not deviate from the topic. It could go on to the next page, fine, as long as you write about the topic. So you see, till the end, the person is only talking about healthy food. And now the third paragraph is the conclusion. So here you have, please do not ignore what I have already told you. Mother is worried about you. Take care of yourself. Bye. So this is the conclusion, which again talks about the topic. And finally, we have the subscription, which could be yours lovingly, your loving XYZ, or it could be, if it is you're writing to your brother, that means you could be a brother or a sister. In this case, let us say it is your sister XYZ. You could also say your loving sister, but even your sister will suffice. So students, informal. It's very simple to write, okay, because you don't have the subject, you don't have the to address, you can go on like a conversation, but still, do not exceed the limit. Keep it 1.5 page or even a little less than that. That's 1.5 side of your board paper, okay. So that was informal letter, and with that, we have completed a very simple topic of your writing skill, that is letter writing. Thank you.